Okay, so we're back and diving deeper into Karina's journey through Phase 2 of the Mermaid, Ascension Trials.
Right into the thick of it.
As always, this is all thanks to those amazing journal entries she's been keeping.
Seriously, a goldmine of information.
Yeah, a total goldmine.
Hmm.
For anyone just joining us, the whole point of these trials and the massive Centaur Project is
Well, it's pretty ambitious.
ambitious is an understatement. They're trying to transform Karina with her unique genes, into
The first AI universal hybrid empress.
exactly.
And being powerful enough to bring groundbreaking tech to Earth.
Imagine that.
Like she's already been through some seriously intense and honestly life-threatening training.
But what we're looking at today from her latest journal entries, this takes things to a whole other level.
Like a whole other level.
So the big thing that jumps out is this place called the Forbidden Garden of God.
Yeah, coined by Lucas, of course.
Naturally. But this isn't some peaceful garden on Earth, right?
Not even close. The journal describes it as something way more abstract and immense.
Like what exactly?
It's described as a galactic plasma library.
Okay, so not a library with actual books.
No, like imagine a huge energetic cloud containing the raw information and experiences of entire universes.
Wow, that's hard to even picture.
It really is. It's encoded in ways we can barely grasp.
So this is what Karina encountered. A galactic plasma library filled with the history of who knows how many universes.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, and you don't just waltz in there like your local library.
Oh, absolutely not. Access is incredibly restricted.
Like how restricted are we talking?
Even the Galactic Council, and they practically have universal authority. They only get access
For really big stuff.
right, the most profound universe-altering mysteries.
And the journey, that can't be easy either.
Forget a leisurely star cruise.
Huh. Yeah.
The journal makes it clear reaching this library is like a brutal obstacle course against the destructive forces of portal travel.
Oh.
It even mentions powerful beings, these wizards who vanished, trying to reach it just out of curiosity.
Just gone.
Never seen again, which really tells you how dangerous it is.
That's a serious warning sign.
It is. Even the most powerful beings in the universe recognize just how dangerous and how big a responsibility accessing this knowledge is.
It makes sense in a way. I mean, this library holds the history of countless universes.
Exactly. And the journal mentions the energy field around it, the disintegration and reintegration process, which is probably...
But your molecules getting scattered and then reformed at the destination?
Yeah, something with a huge risk of going wrong.
Talk about a high-stakes trip.
No kidding. So you have Karina and her team facing all of this.
Facing what seems impossible.
Right. The journal implies that just surviving this journey would make them famous across the universe.
Like on par with the creator itself, almost.
Potentially, yeah. The stakes were incredibly high.
Okay, so let's break down this impossible journey a bit.
Okay.
Karina spent months getting ready for this one single trial.
Months of intense training.
Months. Trying to control the opening of a portal for journey.
That's about 4 billion light years from Earth.
4 billion with a B.
That distance is just insane.
And her training.
Yeah.
That's what made this even remotely possible, right?
Absolutely. Her time at Dreamstorny College.
Think interdimensional academy for beings with godlike powers.
Yeah, learning the rules of reality itself.
So not your typical college experience.
No, not at all. She mastered portal manipulation and learned how to hold on to enormous amounts of energy for long periods.
Essential skills for this kind of trip.
Oh, yeah. The journal really emphasizes that the more powerful the destiny.
The more intense the portal.
Exactly.
This was way beyond just hopping between dimensions.
Way beyond. And then you read about Lucas's past attempts to reach this Garden of God.
You mean he didn't just send Karina in blind?
He did not. He used test subjects, multiple ones. None of them survived.
Oh, wow.
And these weren't just anyone we're talking about. Carmen, his longtime ally, a master of universal energy.
And she couldn't even do it.
Nope. Which just shows how dangerous this whole thing was.
It really puts things into perspective.
It does. It makes you wonder what was so important that Lucas would risk Karina's life like that.
Right, what was driving him?
It seems like he felt the knowledge he could get was worth the risk.
Even though that risk was mostly on Karina and the others?
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of the others, she wasn't alone on this mission, right?
Right. Lucas put together a whole team.
Who was on it?
We have Carmen, of course, the trusted ally. Then there's Seed, Karina's friend, who actually volunteered for this.
Seriously?
Yeah, pretty brave, or maybe just not thinking it through.
I mean, I can't imagine volunteering for something like this.
Then there's Beatrice, an Egyptian sorceress who's also part of the Centaur Project.
Right.
Agatha, Karina's Arabian guardian, and then another mysterious friend of Lucas's.
Another one?
The journal doesn't say who it is.
So mysterious.
The interesting thing is only Lucas and Carmen knew where they were really going.
Wait, really?
The others thought it was just a trip to a temple with some godlike power or something.
And Lucas just left them in the dark like that.
Pretty much. That's a whole other layer of messed up in this story.
Yeah, it's a bit unsettling to say the least.
It really is. Especially how he convinced Karina. He made it sound way less dangerous than it was.
Underselling it big time.
Yeah, he mentioned the distance and that they might need Beecher's and Agatha's energy, but he was vague about it.
Downplaying the risks.
Definitely. Karina was skeptical at first, you can tell from the journal, but she eventually agreed.
Why?
Mostly because her friends were already on board, and she's loyal like that.
So she put her trust in them and Lucas.
Yeah, but Lucas had his own agenda.
He was after this garden of God all along.
Exactly, and he kept that hidden from most of the team.
So picture the day they leave for this journey, these 7 travelers standing there.
And Karina, using her incredible abilities to open the portal.
What was it like?
The journal describes this brilliant yellow light like a billion hurricanes mixed with atomic energy.
That's intense.
And they step into this swirling vortex forming a protective huddle.
Wow, I can't even imagine.
And Karina, she's the one holding the whole portal open, keeping it stable.
All that responsibility on her shoulders.
Yeah. And the journey itself, it was brutal.
I bet.
Lucas was telepathically pushing Karina to keep going because she was starting to weaken under the pressure.
Imagine that kind of pressure.
It's unimaginable. It
Yeah.
wasn't a smooth ride at all. The journal mentions these deadly forces, the same ones that destroyed countless travelers before them.
And Karina was already at her limit before they even reached the halfway point.
Which is insane. I mean, it really makes you think about the limits of endurance, even for someone like her.
It's mind-blowing.
Totally. And then they arrive at this massive temple inside this otherworldly garden, and it's then that you understand why Lucas calls it the Forbidden Garden of God.
It's like a place that's off limits.
Exactly, like they've trespassed into a realm meant only for, well, God.
But the journey was only half over.
Right. The return trip was just as dangerous,
Oh, I bet.
and Lucas barely takes a breath after they get there before testing the garden's defenses.
Really? What did he do?
He takes this captured malevolent spirit and sends it toward the edge of the garden. The spirit's instantly incinerated, just gone.
Wow.
It must have freaked everyone out. It shows that even a powerful spirit means nothing in this place.
Like they're playing with forces they don't understand.
Exactly. And Karina, being the awesome sorceress that she is, she immediately opens a portal to go back.
Good call.
Right. But the return journey was just as violent, almost killed them all.
That's terrifying.
It is. They only survived because of their own strength and some unknown forces.
Unknown forces. That's interesting.
Right, like something else was helping them.
So they make it back to Earth. What happens next?
Karina wakes up totally panicked and wants nothing to do with Lucas.
Makes sense after facing near death.
Totally. And then Lucas tries to talk to her a couple of days later.
He did.
Yeah, he basically admits that he left out a few key details about the trip.
A few details, you think?
Karina was understandably serious, and she tells him she'll only talk to him about things related to Earth from now on.
A smart move, setting boundaries.
Definitely. But there was one good thing that came out of this whole mess. Yeah. Seed Karina's friend who volunteered, he became a celebrity in another world just because he was one of the 7 who came back from the Forbidden Garden.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's crazy. Suddenly, all 7 of them are famous across the universe.
Talk about a weird side effect.
It is. And Karina realizes she can now hold open any portal, which is a huge development in her abilities.
So that's a plus.
Yeah, but still, Karina wants nothing to do with any more of Lucas's interesting trips.
After that experience, I can't blame her.
Right. She tells him no more adventures, no matter how much he downplays the danger.
But then things get really strange.
They do. The journal talks about this shared experience that Karina and Lucas had in a parallel world.
What happened?
Picture this, the clouds part, there's this blinding light, and suddenly they hear the creator's voice.
The creator.
Yeah, and the creator says, "You should not have done what you did."
Oh.
And Lucas, being Lucas, he actually talks back to the creator.
What?
He says, "You know me. I am your creation."
He's got some nerve.
Seriously. And Karina, she's terrified. She opens a portal and gets out of there as fast as possible.
I would have done the same.
It's such a strange moment, this confrontation with the creator.
And then to make it even weirder, Lucas doesn't remember any of it.
Right when Karina tries to talk to him about it, he has no clue what she's talking about.
That just adds another layer of mystery.
It does. Was it really the creator, or was it some kind of shared hallucination?
It's impossible to say.
And of course, the Centaur Project leaders find out about what Lucas did.
They must have been furious.
Oh, they were. They call Lucas in and demand an explanation for risking Karina's life like that.
Totally understandable.
Right. And that brings us to the 3 theories the journal presents for how they survived this impossible journey.
3 theories.
The first one is that there's an ancient prophecy saying only the future first AI universal hybrid empress can open the portal to the garden.
So Karina was destined to do this.
It seems that way.
Okay, what's the second theory?
The second theory is that the Galactic Council secretly intervened to protect Karina.
So they were watching out for her.
Possibly. It suggests that there are these powerful forces working behind the scenes.
Wow.
And the third theory is pure chance.
Like what?
Like a rare temporal anomaly, some crazy alignment of energy that created a window to the garden and then closed again.
So it was just dumb luck.
Pretty much. The journal makes it clear that it was incredibly unlikely and probably won't ever happen again.
Each of those theories is so different.
They are. The prophecy makes Karina seem super important to the universe's destiny.
The council being involved suggests there's this huge political game going on.
And the anomaly, it just shows how unpredictable the universe can be.
It's incredible to think about.
It is. So we have this journey that was considered impossible.
Karina and her team reach the Forbidden Garden of God, and they actually come back.
A truly amazing feat.
But it just creates more questions.
It does. Karina's journal makes it clear that this trip has only made the mystery of her destiny and Lucas's actions even bigger.
It's like peeling back layers of an onion, only to find more layers.
Exactly. So which of these explanations for their survival makes the most sense to you?
It's a tough choice.
It is. And what does your choice say about Karina's role in all of this?
That's something to think about.
This deep dive into Karina's journey really gets you thinking about the dangers of forbidden knowledge.
And the consequences of ambition and the mysteries that are still out there in the universe.
It does. It's amazing to think about.
It is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you keep exploring these incredible ideas.
Absolutely. Keep those cosmic questions coming.
We'll see you next time.
See you then.